everybody, Double J here. Or hey everybody, Double J here. Sorry, I'm just setting up still. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. I, for some reason, almost put Pokemon Crystal in the last video for some reason, in the title of it. But anyways, that's not relevant. Let's put you up there, I guess. Okay, cool. So yeah. I actually didn't remember where I left off for some reason. For some reason, I thought I hadn't battled May yet, but that's fine. Why do I keep thinking it's Misty, for crying out loud? And by the way, I figured out who it was in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It's Dawn is her name. Don't know why it took me so long to remember, but it was Dawn and Piplup. Did you ever evolve Piplup? Why do I feel like the starters never evolve for some reason in the show? At least, like, not unless, if they're the starter that the person chose. Anyway, screw it. I know Trico evolves and, like, Charizard and all that, but it's not the point. I feel like in each gen, the rivals never really evolve their Pokemon. Actually, do they evolve the Pokemon? I don't remember. Sorry, I'm just still sitting up. Still sitting down. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Cool. All set up. Let me just put the blanket on. By the way, I'm once again saying that there's no face cam for these videos. Specifically because that's how I originally started Pokemon. That's how I'm going to leave it. I want to keep it as similar to last time as possible, or as last series as possible. But either way, finally I have Pokeballs. Let's go catch some Pokemon. By the way, this will not be a Nuzlocke like the first time. I did mention that, because I do actually have to do research on what a Nuzlocke technically is. Because I just found out that normally in Nuzlocks, you don't, you're not allowed to catch more than one Pokemon per route, which is weird to me. I never knew that rule. So I'm just looking through all the fine rules and everything. For Pokemon Crystal, I will be doing a Nuzlocke. For some reason, I feel like Pokemon Emerald is much easier to do Nuzlocke in. Don't know why. It just is. Pokemon Crystal, I feel will be much harder for Nuzlocke. I think it's just because in that game, I'm not used to it as much. Why are you vibrating? Stop vibrating. Anyways. Whenever I hit the button, it vibrates. Yay, finally I have running shoes and I don't have to fast forward it, but at the same time, I kind of wanna. By the way, I also got, one of my friends asked me in the last video why the frames were dropping. It's because of this. Well, there we go. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to be fast. I can also magnify it too. Go away, ad. Settings. It's video settings. Nope. Where is it? Other settings. Nope. Game pet settings? Nope. Virtual pet settings? Nope. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Okay, I'm confused. Anyways. I know I can actually change the speed of it. What the heck? I'll have to figure that out next time. Basically, I can amplify the speed of the fast forwarding. No! Bad advertisement. Oh, I'm running into a tree. That would make a difference. Oh, I can't speak. Anyways, let's catch a Pokemon. By the way, my parents still call them Pokemon, not Pokemon. My parents never understood me. Just kidding. Oh, I forgot I named him Kitrol. Oh my god. I almost forgot about that. I feel like an idiot. By the way, like I said in the last video, I will be naming Pokemon after characters I've made up. I already have one planned for a couple different Pokemon, but this game I have a few of them planned. Not all of them. Because I'm planning on getting a full Pokedex eventually in this game. I'm never going to do it right away, but whatever. Oh, why did I faint that Pokemon? Oh, because I used... Never mind. I do want to catch a Poochyena, because I have someone planned for that name when it evolves into Mighty Ina. Problem is not making it faint. Let's absorb. Hopefully it won't do as much damage as Tackle. It'll probably still faint, and I'm level 8. It's level 3. Okay, cool. I can possibly catch it. Actually, I don't know if... It's so hard for me. Whenever I would start off a game, I'd be hesitant to use Pokeballs. I always used Great Balls because I would go and buy them. Because I remember Poochyena being harder to catch than Weedle. I don't know why. Just the catch rate was so much harder. Even at level 3, it was... See, it sucks. I'm gonna have to come back for Poochyena once I get Great Balls. Because the Pokeballs are so hard to catch, even when it's at level 3. Because it's just not meant for. I'm not gonna use throw any more Pokeballs. I know it's not gonna work. Let's use Absorb. Get back all the health I lost. Also, I wanted to point out, one of my friends was really upset at me when I said Rayquaza. Because he pronounces it Rayquaza, and I always used to pronounce it Rayquaza. And then recently I figured out that I changed the way I said it. Because when I first saw the, I think it was the Deoxys movie where Rayquaza was like the Pokemon there. By the way, I'm calling him Rayquaza again. I used to call him Rayquaza because that's what I heard them say in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. And then I started to call him Rayquaza, and then my friends started calling them Rayquaza again because they got the Pokemon cards and all that. And I'm just like, okay, what do I call it then? I'm so confused on what to call it anymore. I always pronounce it one way, and then eventually it changes into another. Just like when I was younger. Well, actually, I still say bagel. Never mind. That's what to say. When I was younger, I used to always pronounce bagel, and I still do that. Let's see. Is there supposed to be a potion in my item thingy, or is this one? This one not it? Yeah, this one is the item thing. Okay. Okay, get to the potion. Cool. That's the one thing I remember from this game that I never... By the way, when I first played this game, I didn't realize there was a potion in the item inbox until, I got to the Elite Four, probably around that time. It was pretty funny. Let's go with these. Gosh dang it. Okay, there we go. I always thought it was funny. And do I meet Wally in this game? I do meet Wally in this game! Oh my god, I completely forgot he was in this. Because I remember in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you meet him again, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Wally! I just want to point out, in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, I always mix up which which. He looks so, like, sick. Like, he looks pale, and he's always in his pajamas. It's like, are you okay, dude? Like, he literally looks like he's ill. I'm like, it doesn't look right, dude. Maybe you shouldn't be battling Pokemon. And I actually felt bad whenever I would have to beat him, but that's not the point. But yeah, I completely forgot Wally was in this game. I miss Wally. He was a cool kid. By the way, did I ever mention, Diamond is probably my favorite, or actually Platinum is my favorite game ever from the Pokemon series. Yeah, for any of the originals, like anywhere in the Game Boy era, like this was this and Crystal were two of my favorites. I've played basically every gen, but I've never really remembered what gen is what. I remember like Crystal was first gen, I believe, and then like the thing I hated though was Diamond was the only game that had the underground, like that area where you could actually like dig up fossils and all that. That was my favorite part of the game, and then that was the only game that had it. And when I had Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl and two separate DSs, one was my sister's old one, and one was my limited edition Mew one that was just pink, and I didn't realize it was limited edition until like a year after I got it. Yeah, I had both games, and I would just go into Underground and collect flags, because there was like a different rank for flags, and in order to get, what was it called? Spiritomb? The Pokemon that's like a little rock with a ghost-like thingy coming out of it. In order to get that, you would have to get a ton of flags in the Underground from people that you come across through like the local connection. And yeah, that's how I got Spiritomb in that game. I would have to basically keep going to Underground and collect, or keep capturing my opponent's base's flag. That was the only game I actually like really could play for years if I had the opportunity, because of that Underground feature. You could just be digging forever. And by the way, I never owned Diamond or Pearl until after my friend owned it. My friend Luke. And he would play it on the bus, and I'd be like really obsessed over like being over his shoulder watching him dig up stuff. But whatever. And I'm gonna get some water. I need the water. I'm gonna keep playing, but I need the water. Pound. I'm gonna pound you, Wurmple. Oh, I probably should be catching Pokemon. Oh well. Sorry to play. There we go. Filling up my beer bottle. By that I mean my ginger beer bottle. It's so slow. I'm trying not to make it too loud of a stream of water. Come on, fill. Fill. No, the science guy. Anyways. Just Walk up here. I'm like using one finger for this. Go down. No, I gotta go up. Okay. There we go. Good enough. Also, I'm choking myself with my vest right now. Better. Classic old ginger beer. Actually, it's just a water in a ginger beer bottle, but that's fine. Fight me. By the way, did I ever mention how stupid it is that once you come across someone and you make eye contact, it automatically initiates a battle? If that were really the case in the Pokemon series, Ash would have 1 million people battling him all the time. Because he makes eye contact with so many random people in the show, and they never battle. And it's obvious they're Pokemon trainers because they have Pokemon near them. But like, what the heck? I never understood that. Okay, I'm sitting back down. There we go. Alright, oh, I got a Noble tweet. So my one of my favorite YouTubers, Noble, just tweeted something. Good water. Anyways. Oh no. My ginger beer. I just realized there's a crack in the bottle. Oh no. I need to catch the Tailo. Oh well. I didn't kill it. Yay. I think Absorb will kill it though. Oh. I need to get it lower on health just because I don't want to risk a Pokeball with even on level 3. They just suck. Yes, now I can risk it. So I need a Tailo in order to catch the Pokemon, in order to name it after one of my favorite characters. Don't you dare peck me. How dare you? How dare you peck my grass type? I almost ran for a second there. Okay. Eat the Pokeball. Good stuff. I'm battling a trainer. Oh, me stupid. I completely zoned out, apparently. Well, that was a waste of a Pokeball. Yeah, that was a waste of a Pokeball. I feel like a complete idiot. Oh, well. Why did I think that I was battling a wild Tailo? I don't even think they're in this area. Wait, are they in this area? I don't know. I thought they came into the route later on. Yeah, whatever. I feel like a stupid. Okay, I know. Don't you dare comment down below. I know I was stupid. Okay, I know. Level up. Yay! Evolve into, is it Grovyle or Sceptile? Sceptile's the third one. Is Grovyle? Why do I always get Okay, I always get, for some reason, the Diamond and Pearl starter, the grass starter, Turtwig, what's he called? I don't remember what the second form is, but it's like, I don't remember what it's called. I remember what it looks like, but I never remember what it's called. Not Terracosta. Gosh dang, that's the wrong Pokemon. I don't remember. All I know is it's like, I don't know. I give up. I can't even remember. That was like my starter in Gen, whatever Diamond and Pearl was. I can never remember the numbers. In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I always picked, as an idiot, I always picked the grass type because it was just such a cool grass type to me. Plus, it was much bigger than Empoleon and Infernape. Or is it Infernape? Infernape. Isn't Infernape the third form? I know it's Chimchar. I don't know where the second form is, and then Infernape. Yeah, it's Infernape. Yeah, I never really... This is the thing, like, that was the only gen where I really even cared about the grass type, to be honest. In this gen, it was always either grass or fire, but for some reason I always chose fire, except for the first playthrough I did of this, just because the fire type was Combuskin, or not Combuskin, was Blaziken, but, like, it evolved into... So, it went Torchic, Combuskin, and then Blaziken. And Blaziken was my favorite Pokemon at the time, when I first started playing this game. And then I figured out that Sceptile's honestly better than Blaziken because of its speed. It can get a hit off faster than Blaziken can hit it. So as long as you can one-shot the Blaziken, it doesn't matter if it's super effective. Which, by the way, Sceptile can easily take out a Blaziken if it has the right movesets. The only thing is, like, it's a pain in the butt to figure out what starter is best in the game, like just in the actual, against like the actual gyms. I believe in first gen, was it water or fire that was better? I don't remember. No, it wasn't fire in first gen, in my opinion, because the first like 3 gyms, if I remember correctly, were all like, they were all very strong against fire. I know that Brock was like, was it Brock? God, it's been so long. Who was the rock type gym leader? I think it was Brock in that game. I know he was a fire type gym leader or a rock type gym leader. Forget item. Okay. Yay, potion. I don't remember. God dang, it's been so long. But yeah, in that game, Brock was like either grass or water would work against him, but fire really wouldn't because they're rock types. And then if I remember correctly, he could also take out grass types pretty easily because he had a couple moves that could take out grass types. So I believe I always used water in that one, which is why by the way, first time I ever played Pokemon Crystal, I chose Totodile. I think, oh god. In this one, I believe I always chose Torchic, or, not Torchic. Who was next? Was it Cyndaquil? Cyndaquil. The Cyndaquil was in the first one, wasn't he? Crap! It's been so long. Totodile. Oh my god. Okay, so no, it wasn't Gen 1, duh, because Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and I feel like an idiot. Okay, yeah, so in first gen I always chose, I believe I actually always chose Squirtle, so I guess I did choose Water type more than some of them. Squirtle was always my favorite out of the 3 original starters, because he turned into a giant turtle with a giant 2 cannons on his back. It was just cool. Plus, Squirtle was my favorite in the show. Honestly, I didn't have any other reason for it. It's just, like, better. I never liked Venusaur. I'm just going to say that now. Nowadays, it's much more efficient because it can learn poison-type moves, but I never chose it. As a kid, I never really went with Venusaur because it didn't look cool to me. And that's what most kids will choose Pokemon based off of, is what they look like. For me, it just didn't look cool. Okay, I can just go talk to Wally now, right? Oh, I didn't pay attention. It's been so long. Do I have to go into the gym? I'm pretty sure my dad's not there, though, if I remember correctly. Fine, I'll go into the gym. Yeah. I remember my dad is the gym leader. Great. Cool. Don't care. Oh, he is here. Okay. Oh, that's right. He leaves. That's right. This is where I meet Wally. Sorry, everyone. Yep, there's Wally. Oh, I miss Wally. He's such a cool kid. Plus, he uses a Ralts. Oh, yeah, the Ralts is awesome. By the way, I have a friend, Joe, who loves, not Gardevoir, the Gaia version. God, it's like 3 a.m. right now. It is 3:07 a.m. and I'm just exhausted, so let me, oh, it tells you that in the corner, never mind. Who is it? Gardevoir. Who is the male version of Gardevoir? Why can't I remember? I know it's Ralts, Kirlia, and then Gardevoir, and then, or Gardevoir, I should say. That's how most people pronounce it. And, God, I can't remember, but he had a shiny one with like a Mega Evolution, so it was like, he loved that one. And I chose Gardevoir over anyone, if I had to choose out of those evolutions. I don't like the male version as much. I mean, yeah, he's cool, but Gardevoir was, like, better, in my opinion, just because of how it looked. It has a freaking dress. See, Ralts. Ralts has a dress. You can't go from having a little skirt-like dress thingy to having another skirt-like dress thing. Actually, this one's more of a skirt. The other one's like a dress. And then Gardevoir is like another dress. Wait. It goes from dress as Ralts to a skirt-like thing as Kirlia, and then back to a dress as Gardevoir. But when you put a male into it, you can't really have a dress or skirt, can you? It doesn't really work, does it? Just saying. So it kind of felt like it was like wrong to add a male version evolution into it, rather than just keeping a different form of that evolution. I mean, yeah, it would make more sense, but it just didn't feel right in that like evolution tree. It just didn't feel right to me. Anyways, I never just liked how he looked with like the blades on his arms. Gardevoir was much better in my opinion. Plus, I do want to point out, this is not why I like her, but I think it's funny. Gardevoir has, like, so many, like, lewd things on the internet. It's creepy. There's so many, like, off-brand anime pictures of her. It's kind of awkward. By the way, if you guys don't know what off-brand anime is, it is the thing starting with H that in Japanese translates to pervert. So, yeah. Or in English translates to pervert from Japanese. So yeah, go look that up. Go look up how to what is pervert in Japanese. It'll give you the answer to that, to what you're looking for. No, don't look up what the actual word means, like, outside of Japanese. Like, don't look up, like, what our version of it is. And you're going to anyways if you're going to look the first part up. But whatever. That's not the point. Good stuff. Yeah, this bottle's cracked. I'm sad. It's like a tiny little crack on the bottom. Just so mini. It's fine. It's not leaking. I'll just keep drinking out of it till I smash it over my head someday. Yes, that is what I'm planning on doing with the bottle. Just smashing it right over my head. I'm not even joking right now. Okay, Dad, you talk on. Oops, did I just talk to him again? Oops. Okay. Call me. I keep forgetting that's my name. Alright. To the next area. Nope, never mind. I knew that was gonna happen. Good stuff. Man, it's so hard to, like, explain how good water tastes when you just haven't had anything all day to drink. It's so good. Yeah, I haven't had anything. I woke up at, like, probably, like, 8 hours ago. So it was, like, probably 5-ish at night. So pretty late. And, yeah. Anyways, I'm also going to end this video in about 4 minutes. Well, 3.5 minutes. Just because I'm going to try and make 25-minute videos around that time or whatever. Battle me. Battle me. Oh, no, never mind. You don't battle me, do you? No, you just give me hints. Never mind. Battle me. Battle me, sand person. Battle me. Yeah, there we go. Battle me. Also, I want to point out, Pico is the best character in this. It's a freaking Wingle. Oh my god, I miss Pico. You'll know what I'm talking about when I get to that point. I believe it's... Oh god, what city is it? It's the city where you talk to, It's not Rosboro. What is it? It's like Goldberg or whatever. I can't remember. Gosh dang it. No, Goldenrod is in Crystal. Isn't it Goldenrod where you have, like, the casino and all that in Crystal? I don't remember. But in this game, there's, like, the city where you get the like, phone thingy, the Poke, whatever it's called, the Poke device thingy. Okay, now am I battling a trainer? I want to catch the Zigzagoon, but at the same time, I know I'm battling a trainer, aren't I? Dang, I just realized having Absorb is, like, the most handy thing in this game when starting off. Especially for a Nuzlocke, even though I only restored 1 HP because I was already pretty weak. I just realized how handy that is and why I feel like such an idiot for never using Trico as my starter in this game. Because I've done Nuzlocks for fun like in the past, but I've never used Trico as my starter except for the first time I ever played the game, which was years ago. Oh, and Quick Attack. I forgot you can learn Quick Attack. Every Pokemon, well, I know. Does Mudkip learn Quick Attack? I don't even know. I never really used Mudkip. I've actually never chosen Mudkip as my starter. Oh, why did I use it? Grass against grass isn't going to do anything. I was talking, not paying attention. I don't think I've ever used Mudkip as my starter. I know I've traded Pokemon over because I got I did a wired trade thingy where you connect 2 Game Boys together. I did it that way before. Why did I use Absorb again? I feel like an idiot. Oh, actually, am I gaining health or losing health when he attacks? I feel like I'd be gaining more health than I'd be losing. Yeah, I gained 3 HP. How much do I lose? I think I lost like 4 because I was at 21, wasn't I? Oh, he used Harden. Never mind. I've been gaining HP. Alright. Quick Attack for the heck of it. Got plenty of that move. I just realized C-Dots have, like, all the perverted moves if you look at them a certain way. Harden. Growth. They both are referring to a penis. Just saying. Use Pound. Another thing that has to do with sexual stuff. Funny. Funny joke. And I want to use Quick Attack, but at the same time I want to do a quickie, but I'd rather just pound. Oh, that's the quotes of 2019. I would like to do a quickie, but I'd rather just pound. Jacob Beardsley, 2019. Oh man, that's actually something I would say. I'm just saying, that's totally something I would say out of context, just for the heck of it, for the lols. All right, well I'm gonna end the video once I get up to this little. Oh, here's the little thing where Pico comes up, but I haven't rescued Pico yet, so there's no one here. I don't remember what his name is, but the Mr. whatever your name is, his name is. I'm gonna go inside of this little dark area. Is the dark area the forest place? But I can't remember. And then once I get to the entrance of it, or I guess just in a moment you'll see. I'm gonna end the video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see each one of you in the next video. Just kidding, you'll see me because videos are one-sided. Bye. Thank you. I'm just gonna go in here. Actually, I'll battle you first. Fight me, and then I'll end the video because I have to. In order to get inside of that forest, I need to battle her. Well, I don't have to. I could have snuck past, but I don't. I could have sneaked past, but I'm not going to. I'd rather just fight. Fight me. Plus, actually, ladies and gents actually give a lot of money. They're basically like the rich kids of the game. So just by beating them, you get like 1,000, I think, money normally. Hold on, we'll see. I'm gonna use pound. I'm not using absorb because I'm gonna get to a Pokemon Center in a little bit. Plus, I want to save all my absorbs in case I absolutely need them. Honestly, this is the thing with me, is I always run out of moves towards... I'm going to have a lot of attacks, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, I'll use Absorb. I always run out of moves at some point, and I'm like, oh, crap, what do I do? And then I have, like, one that's just a status effect, like Leer, which is why I always get rid of status effects at the beginning of the game, because all they do is screw me over, because I have to, like, wait 30 turns in order to attack, because I can't even struggle to fight. By the way, if you run out of moves... you actually use something called Struggle, which does, like, damage to them, but it also damages you in the same point, so it does recoil. So, if you're out of moves, you can attack with that. But if you only have something like Leer, which does status effects, or not even status effects, it changes their stats of their Pokemon, it's such a pain, because you have to wait, like, 30 moves, because it has you can use it, like, 30 times. So I can't do anything for like 30 turns except for keep hitting that button, and by then most likely I'm dead. There's just like there's no using Struggle in those scenarios. So yeah, I got like $1,400, or I got what are they even called? The money in Pokemon, I don't know. I got $1,400 basically from that. So Petalburg, I believe that's where it just was. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Wait, let's see if I can do it. No, I can't do it. Wait. I can't do it. I used to do something where it was like you would go back and forth. It's better when you have an actual pad rather than a touchscreen. But I would go shimmy. But it was like you wouldn't have to move. In this one, you actually have to move a bit. So like you can't just go to one side and then back. You have to go that direction a bit. Oh, there, I almost had it. Oh, doesn't want to work. Anyways, end in the recording here, everyone. I'm literally gonna record the next episode in like 10 seconds, so it'll probably still be 3:18 or 3:19 when the next video starts up. When you'll see down in the bottom corner. Anyways, bye everyone.